Yes, another practice with John. Social distancing. I think I called this number 9. I have no idea how many I've done. I'm just trying to keep track a little bit. Yeah, because I'm doing so many, trying to make them all a little different. If I repeat stuff, oh well, it's yoga. So any of it we do is good, right? And I hope everybody's keeping their safe distance and doing okay. I sure feel like it. I'm doing my exercises, my yoga, just trying to keep a nice positive attitude. So here we go. So as always, just sit back, sit nice and tall, your joints lined up, feet hip width apart with your knees over your ankles. And as always, maybe just take a nice deep inhale and an exhale. Let your shoulders drop away from your ears and let go of whatever's bugging you or just anything that you're worried about or need to worry about. Take this next half hour or so to enjoy yoga, seated and standing. So, as always, let's start with our belly breathing. So, I invite you to close your eyes or soften your gaze, whichever is more comfortable for you, remembering that this is yoga. No right or wrong, no judgment, just a practice. And start that nice belly breathing that we do every time, filling your belly up with air, up into your abdomen and then your lungs. So if you're not feeling your belly go all the way out as you do this, like you're sticking your belly out like a little kid, just keep at it. It took me a while before I totally understood, and it was pointed out by a friend of mine that I was still really breathing into my chest and not into my belly. Once I learned this, it changed a lot of things, including lowering my pulse by about 5 beats. So just nice deep inhale and exhale. And maybe keeping your mouth closed, trying to breathe through your nose if you can. If you can't, that's okay too. Trying to put the tip of your tongue on the roof of your mouth and create that little bit of tension in your neck as your throat, as you inhale, and then as you exhale, and that Darth Vader breath. Some people call it an ocean roar. And just take this next couple minutes and just start your belly breathing. Remembering as always that all we're doing is a practice, as I said, but a practice that hopefully we do on a regular basis, 2 to 3 times a week. The more you do, the stronger you get, the better your pulse becomes. And just take another couple more breaths, and then we'll start our movement. Put my phone on silent, so if it rings, you won't hear it. And now just open your eyes with a soft gaze on an inhale. Bring your arms up overhead. We always start this way. You come down, just getting a little movement into your body after you've totally relaxed it. And down nice and slowly. Remember, as we do all these exercises, that we try to do it with the breath. And keeping your arms up, sending your shoulders down away from your ears. Let's do the rope climb. Just stretching up, maybe leaning a little bit, but basically on that raised arm, you're just stretching that whole side all the way up from your hips. Maybe try pressing your feet into the floor, giving your legs a little tension. Always remember back many, many years ago, isometric exercises. Well, we do a lot of isometrics in yoga, so good for us. But we do other things like nice, deep breathing. And finally, just bring your hands up, bring them together, and bring them to heart center. So we're going to do our alternate neck and shoulder exercises. So first thing is to come a little bit up in your chair and just start doing some shoulder rolls. Nice and slowly. Just getting that tension out of your shoulders. Not that we have any tension these days. Why would we? Me and my house. And finally coming to rest. So bring your arms out, palms to the back. Bring your right hand behind you, behind your back, and take your right wrist with your left hand and kind of grab it. See if you can open that shoulder just a little bit. See mine opening, but sitting up nice and tall. And take a big inhale. And as you exhale, lean that right ear over towards your right shoulder, getting a stretch in that left side of your neck. At the same time, pulling on your wrist and send feet down into the floor. And don't forget that nice deep breathing while you're doing this. And one more big inhale. And as you exhale, rotate your chin down to the right, looking down at the floor. Keeping that nice deep breathing going. And it's a different side of the neck that you're stretching, but we're going to get the whole neck in this. Nice deep breathing. Two more. And on the next inhale, rotate your chin up to the left, leaving your neck in the same place. And as you exhale, bring your chin back down. Now we'll do a few of these. Inhale up and exhale down. Two more. Inhale up and exhale down. And the final one, up and down, and letting go of your right hand, taking the fingers on the right side of your head, your temple, coming back to center. And let's do just a couple of those shoulder rolls. And then we'll go to the other side. So you want to bring that left hand behind you, grabbing your left wrist with your right hand, opening that left shoulder. Nice big inhale. And as you exhale, tilting that left ear towards your left shoulder. Stretching that right side of your neck this time. And again, feet planted into the floor, maybe pressing down, pulling that wrist. Oh, stuff to remember here, including breathing. And take a nice big inhale. And on the exhale, rotate your chin to the left. Again, looking down at the floor. Keeping that nice, steady breathing going. One more breath. And on the next inhale, rotate your chin up to the right. And as you exhale, come back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Two more of these. And letting go of that left hand, putting on the side of your head. Yes, coming back nice and slowly. So anytime you release from a pose, you don't want to just come back real quickly. So nice and slowly. And again, just moving towards the front of your chair. We're going to do seated cats and cows next. So bring your hands to your knees, sitting up nice and tall. And on an inhale, bending at the waist, bring your shoulders back and your chin up for cow. And as you exhale, rounding your back, bring your chin into your chest, your belly in towards your spine for cat. And we'll do a few of these. Inhale up and exhale back. Nice movement of the spine. Might feel a little tug and cat on your lower back. You have lower back issues like I do. But just stretching it. Stretching is so important. And we really use yoga to stretch our bodies every which way. And let's do one more of these. And coming back. So today we're going to do a little core work. I like to do these. I try and do core as much as I can because your core is what holds your back up. So moving to the side of your chair, don't make any difference which side, but you go to the right side. So sitting up nice and tall, there's three options that we're going to talk about. The first option, which is really pulling on your core, is to bring your right leg up as you bring your left arm up on an inhale. And as you exhale, come back nice and slowly. And then inhale the other side and exhale down. So that's one. Second one is to just lean back and maybe bring both feet off the floor just a little bit. And again, you're using your core, you're breathing nice and deeply while you're bringing your core in. And if you feel like you want a little more challenge, number three is to lean way back like this. Bring your legs up as far as you can. Put your arms out in front. And again, I'm leaning back, but I'm keeping my back straight. So the further I lean back, the more I'm getting that core work. Now, if this gets to be too much and it's too much for you, just go ahead and sit back up. We'll just hold this for another 10 or 15 minutes and then we'll be done. Haha, just kidding. That's 2 more breaths. And come back down. So this is something as you come around to the front. You can do these core exercises, not just doing them in yoga, but when you think about it, again, a strong core really helps with bad backs, and because it's these muscles that really hold your spine up. At least that's what I'm told. So next thing we're going to do is upper back twist. So bring your arms out, palms behind you. Bring your right arm behind. Take your left hand, put it on your right knee, and look over your right shoulder. Nice deep breathing. Two more breaths. And take a nice deep inhale. And as you exhale, come around and just go right to the other side. So your left arm is behind you, your right hand on your left knee, looking out over your left shoulder. And nice deep breathing here. Sitting up nice and tall. Getting that good stretch in your upper back. 3 more breaths. Now, for some of you that you may have already hit your third one, but if you're a deep breather like I am, and that's the third one, and then we're going to come to standing as always without pushing down. And we're going to do sun salutations. I do these most times. Sometimes I do moonflowers and sunflowers, but I kind of like these because they really get the whole body moving. So feet are hip width apart, arms come up, arms out to the side, and a swan dive coming down, bending those knees as much as you need to, either touching the floor or your shins or wherever you come, and then come halfway up for that flat back monkey pose. Exhaling down. Inhale, arms out to the side, using your legs to pull yourself up. Hands together, a little back bend, and to heart center. Well, we'll do a couple more of these. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Arms out to the side, all the way up. No back bend, hands to heart center, and one more. Down, like the elevator, right? Halfway up. Back down, arms out to the side, again using your legs to bring yourself up. Hands together, heart center. So today we're going to do a little different version of Warrior 2, but we're going to start with Warrior 1. And I'm going to push this up a little bit. And my hand was out of the picture. How terrible. So bring your right foot in front, send that left foot back, offset, and pointing to 2 o'clock. Well, someone says 60 degrees, but to me, 2 o'clock's a heck of a lot easier. Actually, it's 10 o'clock for you. I'm at 2 o'clock. Sorry about that. And bend that front knee. Bring your arms up for Warrior 1. Dropping those shoulders. That back leg is straight. You can lengthen your stance and kind of sink your hips down a little bit if you want, or you can just keep a shorter stance. It's up to you, whatever's more comfortable. Nice deep breaths. And on the next inhale, bring that left hand to the back and send that right hand to the front. And I'm going to come in the side view. You want to get your heels lined up and that back foot pointed to 9 o'clock or 90 degrees. And just shrug your shoulders. So on this, what we're going to do is on an inhale, you're going to bring your arms up. You're still staying right where you are. So the only thing moving is your arms and then down. So you want to inhale up. Exhale down. Now, when you inhale, you can straighten that front leg and then exhale, bring it down. But your stance is the same. Inhale up. Exhale down. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. On the next inhale, flip that right hand over. And as you exhale, come back for reverse warrior. Sending that left hand down along your left leg. We're just going to have a couple breaths here. And as you exhale, come back. So now we're going to come back to the front. This time we're going to do a hamstring stretch. So you want to come back to warrior one stance. Bring your hands behind your back. So I'm going to do this sideways. Back here so you can see me. So on an inhale, again, my stance there, both legs are straight. Inhale up, and as I exhale, I bend my head towards my right knee, bringing my arms up, and you start to feel that hamstring stretch. Just breathe into that hamstring. If you can bring your arms up, that's great. If you can't, you can just leave them down. And on the next exhale, if you want, you can let your arms go and just bring them down along your leg, either your shin or all the way to the floor, depending on how flexible you are. Nice deep breath. And on the next inhale, come on up. And we're going to do the other side now. So you want to bring that left foot in front, so that right foot offset, and this time pointing to 2 o'clock. I had to look at my watch to figure out where 10 and 2 were. And on an inhale, bend that front leg. Bring those arms up for warrior one. Dropping those shoulders away. Making sure that knee is not in front of your ankle, but it's directly over it. And that your knee is not pointing in, but is going out towards your little toe, which really keeps it straight. And your hips are pointed forward. Nice deep breath. 2 more. And on the next inhale, bring that right arm to the back, left arm to the front, and then pivot that back foot, line your heels up for warrior two. And again, I'm going to turn it so you can see, and we're going to do that same thing we did after shrugging your shoulders. So inhale up, straighten that front leg, raising your left arm, exhale back. Inhale up, exhale back. The person that taught me this said this is a really good way to remember muscle memory, remember warrior two. One more. And on the next inhale, flip that left hand over. And as you exhale, come back for reverse warrior. Just 4 little breaths. Well, big breaths. One more. And come back. Come up to the front. And we're going to do that same thing we just did. So that warrior one stance where your front leg is offset from your back and your back leg is pointing to 2 o'clock. Bring your hands behind you. So nice and straight on the inhale. And as you exhale, bend over that left knee. And again, you don't have to go very far, but this is a really good hamstring stretch, as I said. Plus, when your hands are like this, you're giving your arm muscles some good work too. So your deltoids. Is that right? Whichever muscle. And again, if you want, you can let go of your hands and just let them come slide down along your leg. That nice deep stretch in that hamstring. With all the sitting around we do these days, these are really good for you. And I hope you're all doing some kind of cardio, like walking or jogging or bicycling or something. And on the inhale, come on up. Shake it all out. And today we're going to do the warrior three. So just like warrior one, starting, bringing that right foot in front, send that back foot to the back, your foot foot is straight. Kind of rock back on that right foot, then come forward and plant it. Come up on the toes of your back foot. And again, that chair sitting right there. So if you're still a little unsteady, you can just make sure that it's available. And then as you just pick your foot off the floor, if you want, it really makes it a lot easier. Bring your arms out to the side. It helps you balance. And only go over as far as you can. And again, if you fall out or whatever, don't worry about it. Just come back. That leg, picking that non-moving spot. Breathing, using your core to hold yourself up. And on the next inhale, come on up. Shake out that standing leg, and let's just go to the other side. Back, come forward, plant that foot just like a tree. Front leg straight, come up on the back toe of your back foot and back toes. And when you're ready, just lift it. And again, bring your arms out. Get that back leg up a little bit, or just leave it right off the floor. It really doesn't matter because we're practicing balance, which I do almost every day, as I keep telling everybody, because of my advanced age. And you didn't have to agree so quickly. And just 3 more breaths. And come on up, shake out that standing leg. And we're going to come back. We're going to do that lower back twist today. So come to the right side of your chair. Take your right hand and put it on your left knee and send your left arm out to the side and back, and see if you can look over at that left hand, sitting up nice and tall. And again, when I do this, sometimes I'll give a little tug on my knees, push my knee in, get that lower back just stretching a little bit more. But if you have a bad back and it hurts, don't do it. Nice deep breath. And big inhale. And as you exhale, come around and just go right to the other side. So that left hand goes to your right knee and that right arm out to the side. Looking out over that right hand. Another couple breaths. And big inhale and exhale, come around. And it's that time, which is final relaxation, or as we call it, Shavasana. And again, just close your eyes, soften your gaze, and get very, very comfortable. Letting go of the practice. Just starting to relax everything, your whole body, starting with your feet. Let them relax. Your shins, your thighs relax. Quads, we worked them a little bit. Your calves relax. Hamstrings just melting into the chair. Your hips relax. Your stomach and chest nice and relaxed. Your back just melting into the back of the chair. Your shoulders fall away from your ears. Let your jaw drop away from your mouth. Let your face is relaxed. Forehead nice and smooth. Scalp relax. And again, as always, let your brain relax, let your mind just relax along with your body, letting anything get in the way of this relaxation, maybe conjuring up a place where you've been or think about going. Maybe you're sitting on a beach somewhere, just watching the waves, listening to them crash, there's no one around. You're up in the mountains, same thing, looking at three peaks. This is my memory. Wind is blowing a little bit, it's nice and warm. I just let my mind clear. Or it could be anywhere you can think about. It could be a backyard, a park, or anything. Or you're just sitting by yourself, letting everything go. Just take these next few minutes to relax. And now, starting to reconnect with the world outside. We had a little technical difficulty with the speaker there, but quite frankly, when I have some time or I'm kind of uptight and I realize I need to do something about it, I actually do this for about 5 or 6 minutes with no noise or anything around, just concentrating on relaxing. Kind of works. So anyway, start wiggling fingers and toes. Make little circles with your wrists in each direction, turning your head to one side and the other. Finally, bring your hands together at heart center, ending our practice with gratitude as we always do, starting with ourselves for participating in a practice, doing something that's good for us and hopefully helps to keep us relaxed and positive. We're always grateful to anybody who's joined us for practice, share their practice with us. And I'm grateful today to everybody for what they do, and helping to practice social distancing so the curve gets flatter and starts going down. Pretty soon we can all be together again, which is another song, but we won't get there. Have a good day. Namaste.